They are oxiferns. I'd like to uproot those so I could plant them somewhere more sensible. I mean, sensible for me anyway. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Oxygen Not Included, where it's once again time to figure out things that I've done wrong. Do please keep those comments coming in. Obviously, this is a game of endless distractions. I am continually distracted by things here. I'm trying to stay focused as best I can, so please keep the comments coming in. If you find I'm not taking action on a particular comment that you left, it's not that I'm ignoring your comment. I read each and every one of them and I try to reply to each and every one of them. It's probably that I'm just trying to stay focused on something, because otherwise I'll be 10 steps ahead of myself and we'll all be dying in here. I mean, we've already lost Ruby. Speaking of Ruby, there's one of the very first things that I could get done. This was really frustrating me as to why they wouldn't go down and build Ruby's grave. And then many people in the comments correctly pointed out, you know, you built a ceiling right above there, or I guess technically a floor. You built the floor right above it. They have absolutely no way to access that. They have no chance in heck of ever getting that done. So why don't we start with that? And instead of busting through the floor, why don't we just dig this way? Let's just dig that out, and we'll put, I'm going to say some regular tiles there, but I'm also going to do a couple of the mesh tiles, because if the carbon dioxide sank down further and out of here, that's not a bad thing as far as I can see. That's not a bad thing at all. And then we're going to have to dig that up. Okay, dig whatever plant this is here. I think it's, whatever it is, just get rid of it and get rid of that. And then I'll figure all of that out and go ahead and cancel that and that and that and that, because by the time they get over here, they'll be able to do all the things that they need to do. Okay, that's step one. The kids will get working on that. 2 is the bathroom, strangely enough. A couple of folks, I think, came in and said, you know, you don't have a bathroom, right? Why don't you have a bathroom? I'm pretty sure I do. I have 2 lavatories and a sink. And it's in a room. It's not enclosed now, but it's going to be at some point. I mean, they're going to get over here and mine that out and build those tiles, and it will be an enclosed room. And I know some folks had said you should have a sink for every lavatory. I get that. We can work on that. I can blow this wall out and actually expand the entire bathroom. That's not a terrible idea at all. But I'm pretty sure I've got a bathroom. I mean, I have sanitary facilities here. Now that I'm looking at this, I had a whole other plan for the day. Every time that I record Oxygen Not Included, I kind of come in and I look around and I look at some of the notes I've made on the comments and I say, this is what I'd like to accomplish today. And then I don't, because I get distracted. Now I'm looking at this area. Maybe I just blow this whole area out and make a larger bathroom. That's not a terrible idea at all. And there are new principles. I see that. We're going to get to that in a second. Because if I make this just a larger bathroom, then I can run it'll just be easier to plumb it. It'll just be easier to do all the plumbing if this is all in one place, rather than creating a second bathroom. And I could put a shower in here too. Okay, kids, completely new plan for the day, Duplicants. Just get rid of literally everything around here. We're going to suddenly make a bigger bathroom. Oh, it's nap time anyway. That's good. Let me check out the whole duplicant thing. Is there anything worth getting? I don't really think I want another duplicant right now. As good as you may or may not be, and actually neither of you can do building. That's not very good. We do a lot of that around here. So I don't think we've got enough food kicking along to feed all you people. I think we've got a good amount of duplicants right now. I could be 100% incorrect about that. The comments could be lighting up saying, no, you should have 50 duplicants at this point. Otherwise, nothing will ever happen. You'll all die. But I'm very comfortable with the amount of duplicants that I have. I think we've got a decent colony where everything's getting done. What else? You've got arbor acorns. I would not mind having those. I wouldn't mind having the dirt, but I'm pretty sure I've got something that makes dirt. Yeah, I'm just going to take these acorns. That's a great thing to have. Just have some more seeds. That brings me back to the farm. So, the farm. We've got some issues in that the arbor trees need polluted water. And we can get that. We're actually working on that. Now that I say that out loud, infinite distractions, I do know this is not wired up. So let's get some wiring going, sort of along here. You can go up to here, and then come up here, and a little bit too far into that. That'll get them started on something tomorrow morning. So we've got polluted water down here, which I could start pumping into the fertilizer synthesizer, because that makes dirt, I think. Pretty sure that makes dirt. The bottle emptier. I just want storage for polluted water. I was thinking of this after the last one, I could just put up a storage bin and have it just be polluted water, but I could also completely deconstruct the farm and put up the hydroponic tiles instead of the farming tiles, because I can plumb these. I can run water through these, and they'll just do their thing. But now that I've said that out loud, I bet that the mealwood wants regular water, not polluted water. Yeah, I feel I want like the hydroponic tiles for the arbors so we can keep our wood generator going, but I want regular water for the mealwood. That's got to be the right idea. I mean, that just kind of makes sense. I might have to set up a completely different farming area. And what I can do in the meantime, actually, just because I happen to be looking right at it, we don't need these tiles anymore. I put those up for a reason, and it seemed very, very important at the time, and it probably may have been, but I don't think we need those anymore. I'm also concerned that we're going to start running out of water down here. This water is not forever. It's not going to be here till the end of time. There is an amount of water in here, and we're going to drink it or use it for something. How am I going to conquer that? And thank you, finally somebody told me what a hexalant is. Apparently it's a type of food, but we can't grow it and we can't get seeds from it, I'm led to understand. So we will just, auto-harvest that. If you've got some hexalants kicking around, go ahead and harvest them. We can just get them. We can't replant them or do anything like that, but we can just have them. I guess they're a type of food. So go ahead and grab that, guys. Actually, this arbor tree. Yeah, no, auto-harvest everything. I always want you harvesting. At no point should you never not harvest. Are those oxyferns? They are. They are oxyferns. I'd like to uproot those so I could plant them somewhere more sensible. I mean, sensible for me anyway. Guys, kids, why don't you... Oh, we researched the carpeted tile. Neat, we can have a carpet now. I like that idea. I mean, I can't have it now because I don't have the resources for it, but at some point we could. Kids, why don't you start building a ladder down here? You can dig out... Oh, that's deconstruct. Sorry, kids. You can dig out that and dig out, I don't know, all of this and dig some more if you can reach it. I don't really care if you can or can't, because there's some good stuff we could be getting down here. There's multiple oxyferns that we could be uprooting and planting somewhere more sensible. And then other things. We finally breached the area here. Great. Good. Can we finally get Ruby buried? We don't have enough sand for the deodorizers. I thought we'd acquired some of that somewhere, but I guess we didn't. I might be thinking of one of my many, many side games that I play of this. Do we have sand in the area? Or, alternately, is there any sort of device that can turn something into sand? I'll bet there is. That sounds like the sort of thing that would be in this game. How am I doing on bedrooms? Who's got bedrooms? Ellie has a bedroom. Lindsay has a bedroom. Bubbles has a bedroom. Travaldo has a bedroom. Doesn't quite have a door on it yet, but we're working on it, Travaldo. And Nails has a bedroom. Okay, good. Frankie, are you just kind of SOL? Yeah, you don't have really an enclosed room of any sort. Okay, we'll work on that and we'll decorate them a little more. Actually, we've got stuff we can be decorating things with. That's what I was researching. Oh, what did we get new in stations? Oh, the textile loom. Right. Refined metal we need for that. Okay, I don't have any of that. I bet there's a thing I can get to make it, though. Something else that had come up was putting the water cooler back in the mess hall, which is fine. I can work with that. I didn't really want to blow out my mess hall here. I kind of was liking it the way it was, but we can make space for all of this. I can blow this out. Maybe we can once again move the oxyfern over. I'm not going to have any space to put a wall here, though. I mean, I could put one sort of here. I don't know if that counts. Alright, just for argument's sake, if I put a tile like this, does that count as enclosing this room? I don't know the answer to that, but I will put up the Whoozy McWhat's-it there, the water cooler thingamajiggy. Where was that again? Oh yeah, there it was. It was in furniture. Okay, kids, you can have your water cooler back. I guess it makes you really, really happy when it's appropriately in the mess hall. Wouldn't mind another oxyfern or two around here. It's getting a little grim in the old cafeteria here, in terms of, you know, the large amounts of carbon dioxide that are filling the place. Although I think this might help. This might kind of draw everything further down here. In fact, now that I've said that, why don't I just punch down into here? Kids, I've got another job for you. Endless distractions. Just punch down here. Just go ahead and just knock that out. And go ahead and dig this out. That'll all be fine. See if we can get all the CO2 to go down here. That's probably really going to help with getting everything out of here. We've got the mesh tiles here, so it should sink down in that direction. Okay, did you guys ever get around? You did. You kind of smashed out my bathroom here. What's, oh, it's polluted oxygen. Huh. Probably because it's a bathroom. I mean, that just kind of is par for the course. You're working on the ceiling, which is great. I appreciate that. I'm going to put up, well, I really wish I could move things. I'm going to deconstruct this wash basin. And then I'm going to put up a couple more lavatories and a couple more sinks. It won't be enough for every single person to have their own lavatory and their own sink. It's just not going to be that kind of colony. I mean, in my own house in the real world, Mrs. Dave and I share a sink. We don't have to have our own sink. In fact, we have our one toilet. We have one toilet and one sink, and the house seems to work just fine. So if they think they're getting their own lavatories and their own sinks, they've got another thing coming. Maybe Bubbles. I might give... Can I assign these? That would be great. If Bubbles could just have her own bathroom, that would be really... I can. Bubbles? Good news. Okay, so let's get a couple more lavatories here. I'm going to have to try to figure out how this is going to get plumbed. The fresh water is coming in there, and the dirty water is coming out here. Just for now, let me get rid of some of this, because it's honestly, it's just confusing me at this point. So I'm going to kind of strip out a lot of the plumbing and sort of start all over again with this. Maybe I'll put in a shower over here too. I mean, we've got them. It wouldn't be a bad idea if the kids had a shower. Yeah, go ahead and put that. I want to do lavatory, sink. I'm not sure I've got enough room for all of this. I'm going to wait till they've deconstructed that and then figure it out from there. I've also got them working down here. They've deconstructed a bit of that ladder. They still have a little bit of pipe or wiring, rather, to do. But I want them to do one of the pitcher pumps, because that's just an easy way to get polluted water. I'm overthinking the polluted water, really. They can just get it from right here when they need it. I mean, it's not the greatest air down here, but they're only going to be down here for a brief amount of time while they get some polluted water to do the arbor tree thing. And I've still got to rethink, how are we going to do farming? I mean, we've got water. They can manually carry water to the mealwood, and they'll be able to manually carry water to the arbor tree. I might back burner hydroponics until I've got a better feel of where that's all going to live. I'll think about it. I'll have a little think about that. Okay, so you guys got the thingies out of there. Maybe I just do one more lavatory like that. And then while I'm here, could you please deconstruct this pipe? What was that pipe going to exactly? Oh, that's the exit pipe. Okay, that's the urine. That's the urine. That's where that's going. So let's see. 3 lavatories. How about 2 sinks, maybe? I know they should have tons and tons of sinks. I totally 100% get it. But they're not going to. That's just not going to be an option. So how about sink, and then Shower? I mean, why not? Give him a shower. It'll be nice. 3 lavatories, 2 sinks, 1 shower. When you're done with all of that, I gotta put everything back together in terms of the pipes. And then hopefully it's all going to work. Well, here's my refined metals right here. And interestingly, that's going to heat the water that's going through it. So obviously it needs water going through it, but that could be a heat source as well. We could basically create radiators because it's going to heat the water that goes through it, and then out of it will come, hot water. Something to think about there. I haven't exactly found where sand is, but I feel it might be the rock crusher. If only because, if you crush rocks long enough, you're gonna get sand. That's how sand works. And I already have that. It's not over here, right? No, this is all way above my pay grade. Now we're getting into logistics and conveyor belts and chutes. No, this is just so far above where I am mentally with this game. I'm at crushing rocks. That's where I'm at. I'm at crushing rocks. I'm not at conveyor belts. And if I'm going to think down that route in terms of heat, I'm going to start with improved plumbing because that'll give me an insulated pipe. So the water won't cool down very much as it's moving through it. Then I might go back to the metal refinery and think about a concept of building radiators through the floors. That is challenging even to think about right now, but I'm pretty sure I can wrap my head around it eventually. Okay, the pitcher pump is in place, which hopefully means they've already done it. Okay, somebody has already gotten polluted water to the arbor tree. What am I growing over here? Why am I growing thimble reeds? Did I mean to do that? I probably did. I might have just had a random seed and threw it in there for no readily explainable reason. I could uproot all of these tiles, smash all these tiles. I'm going to have to build my temporary sort of staging area here, put the lights back. But long story short, I could make all this into irrigation tiles. That would not be a terrible idea. And by irrigation, I mean the hydroponics tiles. I'm just sort of, as I'm playing, having a think about where I'm going to put hydroponics. I really prefer not to rip all of this up. I'm not sure I have much of a choice, though. And if I did that, everything is going to fall down. Yeah, I need to have more of a think. I need to have more of a think about that. Weirdly, I've got invalid building location on this sink blueprint, and I'm not sure why. I'm sure everyone else in the comments knows the answer to that. Is it because of the ladder? Are you just saying that the ladder can't support that? Maybe. I mean, that's the little "this thing's gonna fall down" icon. Go ahead and deconstruct that bit of the ladder and make that super high priority. I want to get this figured out sooner rather than later. Maybe if I put a regular tile there, or probably I should I have one of the mesh tiles over here. Anyway, replace it with a tile. That might get the job done. Who are you again? Nails, you're right in there. You love wrecking stuff, Nails. You are really, really into that. I'm just going to put a mesh tile here and see what happens, and see if that solves the problem. Okay, that seems to have solved the problem. So the issue was just that there was nothing really underneath it supporting it. Speaking of supporting things, I see we've got kind of a unreachable location here. Just go up and deal with that, kids. The animals keep walking through it. Once you're done with that, Lindsay, I need to re-pipe all of this, re-plumb this in, which, with everything lined up, should actually not be the worst thing in the world. While I'm here, why don't we just set direction left on that and set direction left on that, so you guys will wash your hands when you leave the toilet. That's just sensible. Okay, plumbing. My nemesis. Here we go. Right. Clean water. All right, Dave, just remember the clean water is the blue. That's a good way to remember it. Blue means nice and clean. Everybody loves blue, clean water. So let's bring some pipes all the way through this. That should be clean water going to all the appliances. And then I need the dirty water to come out. So that, to that, to that, and to that, and then that needs to reconnect back down to the dirty water area that we've got going on down here. So I'll hide it in the walls as much as is realistic, but I'm not going to make myself mental about it. Let me check that one more time. Clean water is coming in. It's going to all of the appliances on the intake, and then the outtake, the dirty water, is all going to all the appliances and then coming back down and eventually ending up in the pit of doom. Okay, back to the farming issue. What I think I'll do is just do a little bit of hydroponics in the front here. Because that'll be fairly easy to pipe in for one thing. I mean, now that I've got the pitcher pump, I don't need it per se, but it's not going to be a bad idea to have it. I'm still not 100% on this. I get it. I totally understand what the comments are saying about the hydroponics tiles. I just should have thought of that before I built my farm. And some plants are going to need clean water and some plants are going to need polluted water. Really what's throwing me off is the arbor tree needing polluted water. If it was just clean water that it needed, I'd just uproot everything and do hydroponics everywhere. What's going on here? Where's all this polluted water coming from? What's happening? What have you people done? What? Frankie, was that you? Did you do something bad? What have you done, Frankie? Why is there polluted water literally everywhere? Okay, hold that thought, Frankie. Hold that thought. Here's what we're going to try and do here. First of all, we need to sweep all of this up. So get all of this. I don't know what you kids just did. I'm sure the comments spotted it, but I didn't. I don't know why this is now littered with polluted water. Get all of that out there. And then when you're done with that, make me a storage bin so I can see if I can just store just polluted water in there. Because that would be handy. Lindsay is bursting to use the bathroom. I'm going to tell you, Lindsay, the sooner you get these pipes done, the sooner you can do that. You may want to hustle up on that. I don't know how long you can hold it, but you've got a lot of plumbing to do before these are going to be accessible for human use. Speaking of people bursting to go, I think I'm starting to figure out where the polluted water is coming from. Yeah, the kids here are having more than a few accidents, as it were. Hey, guys, I get it. I did shut down the bathroom for like an entire day. Yeah, wow. Sorry, guys. Sorry. We're working on a better bathroom with a shower, if that helps. Lindsay's about to burst. Well, with opening this pit up down here, that's really taken a lot of the CO2 out of this area. So I'm going to uproot that oxifern and move it over here, because this is more of a CO2 area these days. So give me, what is that again? Food for the planter bin? Yeah. Put that, I don't know, there seems like a good enough spot. We'll put another oxifern in there and see how that's doing. I wouldn't mind having a third one in here. You know, now that I say that, these wall pots, because I don't really have space to put it on the floor, can these wall pots take oxiferns? And can I put them on a mesh tile? I can. Will that then block the airflow? I don't know. I'm going to do it as an experiment. Mostly I just want to see if they'll take oxiferns. I don't know if they will. You've done your thing. So only store the objects marked as sweep. That is what I want. Is sweep the same as mop? I don't actually know the answer to that. I'm going to assume that it is. Actually, I don't care. You can put any polluted water in there that you want. Except it does not appear that you can actually put polluted water in a storage bin. So that was kind of for naught. You know what? Put whatever you feel in there, kids. Whatever, you know what? You just got extra storage at this point. I need the bottle emptier. That's what I need. So this thing, what is this set to? You know what? All liquids can go in there. And then I really do want sweep only. I think I'm misremembering how to do this. Hang on a sec. Yeah, that's what I thought. If I hit the bottle, I can put it on sweep. Now, there must be a way to do this en masse. I shouldn't have to click every single bottle, obviously. But here we are. I'm clicking on every single bottle, obviously. So go ahead and get all of this. Move debris into storage. Mop liquid spills. Harvest, extract, capture, attack, and disinfect. I know there's something here where I can just tell them to sweep all of this. I just don't immediately remember what it is. But this is kind of vaguely getting the job done anyway. So they should go put that into the bottle emptier. And then, I don't know, have a blast with it. I guess it'll get emptied into the pit of doom. It'd be nice if they just took the bottle and watered the plants with it. But here we are. I should get the sweepy robot. That's what I should do. I know it's in research. I haven't done it yet. But I should get the thing where something just comes out and automatically does this like a Roomba. Now what? I'm backburnering the farm right now. I need to have a mental think about that as to how I want that to go. Because a part of me wants to rip up what I've got. A part of me wants to rip up some of what I've got and replace it with hydroponics. And another part of me just wants to do a completely new one somewhere else and just leave the mealwood down there. It's fine. I know we need to research things. I'm kind of thinking about things. Oh God, we've made a mess up here too. Kids, I'm sorry about the bathroom, but, maybe do that a little bit more discreetly somewhere else. Just go to the pit of doom. Nobody will care. That's mostly what it is anyway. Speaking of the bathroom, I think we've got it. I think this all seems to be fine. Show me my plumbing. Okay, that all seems to be going where I want it to go. Great, good. So we've reestablished the bathroom. It's a little bit bigger with some more appliances and a shower this time. Now, do I have to do anything to the shower? Do I have to tell them to take a shower? Or will they just automatically take a shower when they feel like it? They seem to. They seem to. I don't see anything on there that says, set one shower a day or something like that. And P.S. guys, did you ever get my little hanging pot plant thing? You did. Great. Can I put oxyferns in there? I cannot. Okay, well, you know what? Put a mirth leaf in there. May as well make you slightly more happy while you're having breakfast. But over here, I can put an oxyfern. Good. That'll help to take a little bit of the CO2 out of here. Now, what do I want to kind of finish off with here at this moment? What have I done? Did I stay focused? We've got this. So this is all piped in now, and we've got a pitcher pump that will provide polluted water for the arbor trees. And I see they're harvesting some mealwood. That's good because we don't have any raw ingredients for that. What else have I done around here today? We've got this opened up. We've got Ruby buried. Oh, Ruby. R.I.P. Ruby. No kidding. Now you'll stop finally coming up as a colonist. Ruby's finally dead. After many, many episodes, Ruby is finally interred, as it were. I've got a bigger, badder, more wonderful bathroom with a shower, and all the kids are loving it. I will, I believe, at some point give Bubbles her own bathroom. I think, Frankie, you're taking a shower. That's excellent. You're taking a shower in your clothes, which is not as efficient as one might like it to be. But Travaldo is really happy about you taking a shower. He gave you a big old thumbs up on taking the shower. Hey, if there's something between you and Travaldo, that's totally cool, man. We're non-judgmental here. You be you. All right. That bigger, badder bathroom is put together. We got some more stuff mined out. I still want to make a move for this algae over here. So I'm going to end with setting that up. So I know what I'm doing next time I do this. So we're going to do tile all the way into here. We're just going to open up this whole area. I'm definitely going to give Bubbles her own, master apartment. It's going to be awesome, because Bubbles is my favorite. So dig all of this out. Everything. Just as much as you can. I know you won't be able to reach all of that right away, but just dig out whatever you can and we'll make do from there. There will be some algae in there that we can finally use for the oxygen whoosy McWhat's-it thing around here. What do you mean you don't have? Oh, irrigation. You're just waiting on water. So you got tons of carbon dioxide. That is an excellent place to call it on Oxygen Not Included for today. I do see there's a new printable available. We'll start off with that next time. Do please keep the comments coming in. Trying to stay focused here. I do read each and every comment and I try to act on it when I can stay focused on things, but do please keep them coming in. I read every single one of them. And do please continue to let me know what you're thinking of Oxygen Not Included in the comments below. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this circleless nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you as always for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Bugs are inherently stupid, and they get in places and they can't get out. You know what places they get in? Things that are wide open that don't have screens over them. It's a piece of mesh. We figured this out like 100 years ago. What is wrong with the British, the Irish? I'm just going to keep shooting Hildegard until she goes away, which is my response to most nuns, really. So now, the pit of death is carbon dioxide, polluted oxygen, polluted water, and urine. I've just made it just a little bit worse for everyone down here.